Thank you very much for joining us this evening on CityScene Television. First, I'd like to thank the Pleasant Valley Senior Center for providing the beautiful artwork that's behind us.
Tonight's show is all about some great events and activities happening around Camarillo. First, we're welcoming Joe McClevich and Debbie Klein from the St. John's Healthcare Foundation. And later, we'll be talking about some great events happening at the Camarillo Public Library. But first, let's welcome back Debbie and Joe to City Scene. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you both here, Joe and
Great
Debbie.
to be
Thank
here.
you. So we understand that you're going to be hosting a gala, and this year it's called Adventure 2017, an evening in Buenos Aires.
That's correct.
So can you please give us a quick commercial on the event, and then we'll get into some details.
Well, the event will be held at the Reagan Center, and it's a fantastic venue underneath the 747, Air Force One. And something,
Wow.
if you've not been there before, it's spectacular, spectacular. The event will be consisting of a group of dancers who are professional tango dancers. And if you've never seen professional tango dancers, it's amazing.
Very
they are
exciting.
fantastic. It's exciting, and it'll really be great. We'll also have, in addition to that, silent auction, a live auction, and in past years we've had things like river cruises, sports memorabilia, condos in Hawaii, and things of this nature. So it will be a fantastic night, and we're really, really looking forward to it.
That sounds like it.
The date is Saturday, May the 6th, and it will begin at 5:30 with a lovely reception and
Okay.
opportunity for our guests to tour the various features there, including the plane.
Okay.
And then about 6:30, we will all enter the dining area, and we will be treated to a most wonderful dinner orchestrated by Chef Bradley Ogden.
World famous chef.
Wow.
Worked with James Beard in his past. His own restaurants all over California. Was chef of the year in Nevada. Actually chef of the year at the Culinary Institute in California a few years ago. Very, very famous. TV shows, Good Morning America, Today's Show, you name it. He's been on, and a very famous chef, and we are expecting some fantastic cuisine.
That's
and I am a
terrific.
guy who likes good cuisine.
Me too. That sounds really terrific. So the Reagan Library is a beautiful venue. Have you hosted your galas there in the past?
Yes, we have, and we really enjoy hosting at the Reagan because we can accommodate quite a number of guests, upwards of 1,000. We're anticipating about 600 this year.
Wow,
And
good.
it's not only a lovely venue to host an event, but it's interesting and entertaining in itself.
It is, absolutely. And do you change the themes every year?
We change the theme for every gala. Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
We've had sports stars there. We've had TV people over the years, different types of musical entertainment, and it's something that creates a little bit of an interest in everyone knowing that it's going to be different this year than it was in previous years. So
Sure. Well, it
it's
sounds
exciting.
like this year you're really going
Yeah.
shooting
Yeah.
for the stars.
It is. It
We
is.
are.
That's great.
So let's step back and think about why this event takes place every year to begin with. It is to raise funds for a terrific organization, which is the St. John's Healthcare Foundation.
Correct.
So tell us what this foundation is all about.
So the St. John's Healthcare Foundation, its sole focus is to support the efforts of our hospitals, St. John's Regional Hospital Medical Center in Oxnard, and St. John's Pleasant Valley Hospital. And we embarked about a year ago on a major campaign, our Circle of Dignity campaign. And the focus is the new patient addition at Pleasant Valley, and we will also be expanding and modernizing our emergency department, labor and delivery, and NICU at our regional medical center.
Okay. So is every aspect of the expansion and modernization being supported by the foundation?
Dignity Health is providing about $100 million in support, and the foundation will be providing an additional $15 million.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, it's amazing. It'll be an amazing facility. Pleasant Valley will have 50 brand new patient rooms, 3 operating suites, 1 an orthopedic. We'll also have a cardiovascular cath lab, which will be able to treat heart patients here at Pleasant Valley, which today we have to go and transport them over to regional, but we will have a capability, probably the most modern in the county.
Wow.
So we're
That's
really excited
terrific.
about that.
Yeah, that's cutting edge technology.
It
Absolutely.
from what I
is,
understand.
and it will save lives.
Yes.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Do we have some pictures here available that you could be providing a little bit more detail on? If you don't mind sharing some background information with us, please, Debbie.
Absolutely. So right now we are looking at the invitation, which I know many folks have received, and certainly emails to this effect as well. And our honorees for the evening, we always present with the Catherine Macaulay Award. Catherine Macaulay was the foundress of the Sisters of Mercy, and they founded our hospital over 105 years ago at St. John's Regional. So our honorees this year, we're proud to share are Tom and Barbara Laubacher and Dr. Henry and Emma Montez. Tom Laubacher, his great uncle, actually Father Laubacher brought the Sisters of Mercy in Healthcare to the Oxnard area. And he was born and raised in Oxnard, and he and his wife have just been so important to our community over the years. Dr. Montez is a radiation oncologist and has performed and provided the life supporting services for so many of our patients over the years. He was born on the Limonera Ranch, and he and his wife are also very important to our community and to various philanthropic endeavors. Right now we see a photo of one of our past galas, and the gala coming up will take place in the same space. Again, a past gala. As you'll see, people are dressed very formally. It's a very elegant event.
It looks like it's hugely successful. Do you know about how many people typically attend?
Usually between 600 and 700, and this
Okay.
year we're anticipating about 600.
That's great.
We believe it to be the largest event of that type in Ventura County.
Oh, wow. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
So as many of you know, we are building a 72,000 square foot addition to St. John's Pleasant Valley Hospital. And this is a photo of early construction and of our beam signing celebration. You'll see my partner here, Joe McClevitz, is signing a beam along with Joe Berdulis, a member of our board. This is a rendering of what the hospital will look like within the next year. Very similar in style to the library, that beautiful mission style.
Yes, definitely.
Another view of the front entrance. For those folks who have purchased pavers or who are interested in purchasing pavers, the personalized pavers will go around the front entrance and form a path to the new entrance of the hospital.
Very attractive.
And if someone wanted to purchase a paver, is there a website they could go to or a phone number?
Yes, I'd like to encourage everyone to come to our website, supportstjohns.org.
Okay.
We have lots of information about the hospital, about the paver program and the campaign, and of course about our adventure event.
That's great. So again, that's supportstjohns.org. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And can you expand a little bit more about, you've talked about some of the big ticket items that are going on here in the Camarillo facility, but can you expand on some of the details?
Relative to the Pleasant Valley Hospital?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Well, again, we'll have 50 brand new patient rooms that will be family friendly, much larger than the existing. In fact, they're larger than the ones in the current regional hospital.
Wow.
So patients, family members will be able to spend the evening. There's a sofa bed that will actually something you can sleep on. It's fairly comfortable, and people will be able to stay there. In addition to that, orthopedic operating room and 2 other operating rooms, the new cafeteria, new lobby, of course, a new pharmacy, and I think the cath lab is the most shining gem because it'll be the most modern cath lab in this area. And people will come here, can have their heart procedures done pretty
Wow.
much in total. The only issue with that would be, I believe at this point, no open heart surgery. But
Right.
eventually we'll get there. So it's very exciting, and if you haven't seen it or driven by it, it's certainly worthwhile to do.
I know, I have seen it come out of the ground, and you're making
Yeah, it's
remarkable
amazing.
progress out
It's
there.
amazing.
It's wonderful. So I understand that the cath lab is somewhat of a replacement where in the past it required open heart surgery, but some of the procedures associated with the cath lab actually have replaced the technology, so they don't necessarily need to fully open up a breastplate. Is that correct?
They can do things now that we couldn't do 10 or 15 years ago.
That's
It's
remarkable.
amazing. And literally, patient come in, can be diagnosed and taken care of right here at Pleasant Valley rather than, again, being transported, which sometimes can be traumatic on a patient. But
Right.
so, yeah, it's going to be quite the state-of-the-art facility.
That's wonderful.
incredible.
And it
Really.
looks like, based on the views and the pictures, it looks almost more like a hotel. I understand that
Yeah.
the actual rooms have much more usable space, and I think with the beds in there for family
Yep.
members, that helps the healing process.
Definitely.
So the equipment will be attached to the walls, will come down from the ceiling so that there's a lot of space around the patient
Right.
for the caregivers, physicians, and for family members to be a part of the healing process.
Right.
The public spaces will feel far less like a traditional hospital and far more welcoming, with lighting that comes
Right.
down, pendular lighting coming down from the ceilings,
That's great.
and nice warm colors. The waiting rooms will be in the rotunda part of the building, so the views will be beautiful as families are waiting for their loved ones. And they'll have private consultation areas, so as you are speaking with your physician or whomever the caregiver is, you're having that very important conversation in private, which will be
That's
really
incredible.
good.
The focus will be more to look like a hotel than actually a hospital.
That's wonderful.
And it's patient comfort, satisfaction, and for patients'
Right.
family members as well, to be able to relax as best they
Right.
can.
That's good.
And not sitting typically in a hospital environment, which is
So to
stressful.
continue to build on this success, let's highlight again how people can participate and attend the gala, which is a fundraising effort to contribute to the expansion of the hospital. Why don't you share with us once again how people can attend and may purchase tickets, for instance?
So tickets are available at our website, supportstjohns.org.
Okay.
But if people would like to put a tribute in the tribute journal in honor of our honorees or the sisters, or in honor or memory of a loved one, we welcome that. We'll have a very beautiful tribute journal for the evening.
That's good.
So different ways for folks to participate.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much both for coming on and
Thank you.
talking about this great foundation and
Thank you.
wonderful event.
Thank you.
We appreciate you having us and giving us the time to get the message out to our
Great.
community.
That's
Thank
good.
you.
And
Thank you, Joe.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
for watching CityScene TV. Stay tuned for the next segment.